Good morning, Cancer. This is going to be your weekly reading, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first card that you have is the Three of Swords. And basically what I'm getting with this is a heartache card. Typically the swords are about a mental energy. The cups are more about love and feelings, but basically what I'm getting with this is that your thoughts are creating the feelings that you're having right now. Basically, it's the belief behind the thoughts. And so what I'm getting with this is that you're having a lot of self-limiting, a lot of negative beliefs, and a lot of negative beliefs about yourself. And these are causing you to have emotions that are causing you a lot of pain, okay? So basically you need to really work on the thoughts that you have right now and to start thinking more positive and really clearing that out. Because to clarify that card, we have the strategy card. And basically what I'm getting with this is that you've been trying to kind of see your way out of problems. You've been trying to figure out how they're going to work out. But when you do that, you're basically limiting the universe. The universe is not able to really come in the way they need to, because if you hear my dogs in the background, please excuse them. You're limiting the universe to how you feel like it should be worked out. And so basically the message that's coming through is that you need to clear that, and you need to be in a place of faith and surrender and know that things are going on behind the scenes that you can't see right now. And really stay positive. Staying positive right now is going to be very, very important. You have the Magic card, Isis. And the message that I'm getting with this, once again, this is about faith in your intentions and manifesting using the law of attraction. And basically, whatever you focus your energy on and your thoughts on, it is what it is. I mean, have you ever heard that? It's because whatever you believe to be true is true. So be very wary of what you're thinking and what you're believing to be true right now. And what I had to do was I had to make a list of things that I knew to be true. And these were all positive things. And I used them as affirmations, and I said them every day. So that every time a fear would creep in, I'd be like, nope, that's not true. Nope, that's not true. And that is really how you turn things around and turn your thinking around so that you can start attracting better situations into your life. The other message that I'm getting with this is to really reclaim your power. Take back your power from people that you've given your power to. And this is going to involve some fears, because a lot of times this will trigger fears of loss when we walk away from situations and people that no longer serve us. There's fear involved, but you will get your power back just by facing that fear and by realizing that you cannot lose anything that is yours by divine right. So anything that is yours will be there for you, and anything that's not will fall off on its own accord, and something better will come in its place. So always look at it like that. To clarify that card, we have the Victory card. So I do feel like you've got some very positive things coming your way. If you can get out of your own way and get out of your head and start thinking more positively. Because I felt like there's a lot of negative energy that's really coming into this reading. And it's coming from you. So you really need to clear that, and because that's where your power is in positivity. The Prince of Swords, and the swords are all about mental conflict. And this is not quite the king, but this is the prince. So this lets me know that you've really been overthinking things. You've really been obsessing and had a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries. And you are going to have this victory, but you need to get out of this space here. You really need to clear this. Try meditating, walking in nature, listening to music. Music will help raise your vibrations as well. You have the Balance card. So this is all about staying balanced and really, like I said, clearing that and stepping into your power. And the other message that's coming through is that you need to clear the past. And if there's anyone that you need to forgive, you need to do that. That's another way you can take back your power. When we don't forgive people, they still have power over us. So when we forgive people, we do that for us instead of for them. So if you need to forgive somebody, please do that. And the other thing is don't be anxious about the future. Try to be very present right now, in the here and now. That message has came through too. And you can be present and centered and grounded by spending more time outdoors in nature. You can go outside and walk barefoot on the ground. That's another way that you can balance yourself. And once again, music is coming through again. So I'm feeling like music is something that's very soothing and very relaxing for you. Music can help you get your balance back too. Contemplation. So once again, yes, this is all about spending some time really recharging your battery, regrouping, meditating. And when I say contemplation, this does not mean sitting and thinking. In fact, you want to get out of that energy because you've been doing so much of it. This is just sitting in a quiet place and just really, this is more about meditating than anything else. There's some really, really good guided meditations on YouTube. Find one, just sit in a quiet place and try to do this for at least 5-10 minutes a day. This will help you a lot. That message has came through from Spirit too. And sometimes contemplation to me is just really, literally just sitting somewhere. Sometimes I'll sit on a park bench and I just won't say a word. I won't think about anything. I'll just sit there. And once again, music is coming through. So definitely connect to your music. You have the Death card. And I believe you have that twice. And this means that things have had to die, cycles have had to die, relationships, maybe a job. These things have had to die because they never were for you. And if you really go within and if you really connect to your higher self, you'll see that they never were for you. And the other message that's coming through is that you did not even know what you wanted because you were not being your true, authentic self. Now, when we put on fronts for people and we try to impress people and we try to please people, we're not being true to ourselves. We're being someone else. And we attract people in situations that don't align to our energy because we're not being real and true to ourselves in the first place. So a lot of these situations had to die in order for you, for new things to come in, and new things are coming. Oppression. I feel like you have been harder on yourself than anybody else has. These are self-limiting beliefs. This could be low self-esteem. Really putting yourself in situations, like I said before, that don't resonate with you because you have been trying to please others. So do make sure you're being true to yourself. Stop oppressing yourself. Really let your light shine. That message came through. That might be my tagline for this video today. Because to clarify that card, we have my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Man, this really goes along with what I was saying before. And the energy of love is loving yourself unconditionally, accepting all of the parts of yourself. Okay? And definitely speak up, speak your truth, and forgive people. I had said that earlier. And that is how you reclaim your power, by being true to yourself, always being true to yourself. And just speak your truth, because that clarifies this card here. There might be something you need to say to somebody, and do say it, and then forgive them and walk away if you need to. You have the Princess of Swords. You notice they're looking away from each other. So I do feel like you have walked away from a situation that no longer served you and never served you to begin with, that may have been oppressive. And I think that this has been a theme for you, Cancer. So don't feel bad about that. And don't be scared to lose people. The only person that you need to worry about, and worry is not the right word, the only person you need to be concerned about losing is yourself. So do be very, very clear of your intentions about what you need and what you want. That message came through. We have the productivity card. And basically what I'm getting with this card is, see how she's kind of sitting there, she's contemplating. There are things being done behind the scenes right now to bring to you your heart's desires, things, your true heart's desires from your soul energy. Your soul knows what you want. So basically, if a relationship or a situation did not work out, it's because your soul knew that wasn't for you. So go with it. Really accept it and go with the flow. And don't judge that, because your ego felt like that was what you wanted, okay? But your ego is not your true self. Your true self is your soul, and your soul has done all of this because it knows what you need and what you want. So if somebody was moved out of your way because of this, okay, it's because your soul knew. So trust your soul. Beautiful message. Once again, you've got the Death card. And that goes along with that. Things had to get out of the way because they were not serving you. They were oppressing you. So definitely don't judge the situation and don't look at it as being bad. I mean, you might feel a little sad, but if you really look at it, it was never love to begin with. True love is unconditional, and there are no fears in love. None. If you are fearful of the person that you're with, and that doesn't have to be an abusive situation, that could mean being scared to lose them, scared of rejection, abandonment, that's not love. Okay. Courtship. Take your time. The message that's coming through with this is take your time before hopping into any type of situation right now, because you really need to take the time to really connect your soul energy, to know what you truly want, so that you stop manifesting things that are not for you and that you find balance. So take your time. And, and this courtship could mean, getting to, what do you do when you court somebody? You get to know them. So the message that's coming through for this is to get to know yourself on a soul level and what really resonates with your soul. False person. So basically the message that I'm getting with this is that you have been the false person. You have been trying to please others. You have dishonored yourself trying to please others. And you haven't been your true self. Things that you love to do, you have not done because you've been doing things for others. Music has been a big theme. I mean, if you are a musician, then get back into that. If you love music, then definitely use that to soothe your soul right now. That message has came through, but be authentic so that you attract situations that do resonate. Message of concern. The message that I'm getting with this card is that you needed this message today. This is very concerning because you have been oppressing yourself and you need to take back your power. You need to free yourself from your mind. You've got the Princess and the Prince of Swords, and you need to really get out of your head. You need to get out of the self-limiting beliefs that you've been in and really raise your vibrations by getting out in nature and listening to music. Get out in nature. because you do have victory coming, and you need to work on balance. Well, this is your weekly reading, Cancer, and in the description of the video, I'll include my contact information if you want a personal reading. They're $40, and you can pay through PayPal or Cash App. Thank you for watching.